What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm back, and I'm bringing you an average middle of the road, great do nothing gameplay. I'm playing with a full party here of 6, and I just wanted to show it from the other end of the spectrum what a team-based game looks like. The reason I picked this game is because we're up against two. Well, it's not a full party, but two different parties put together, and both of these parties on the other team have upwards of 3 KDs. Shrimp Roll actually has a 4 KD, and if you don't believe me, you can actually go and check their KD on Xbox Live. Pretty much everybody on the opposing team was really well, and they were talking shit to begin with. But the fact is, they came in with 2 teams and a solid 4. Most of the people here was on my original Modern Warfare 2 Game Battles team, which was Evil Gaming. So we pretty much know how to work together as a team. We've beaten some of the top Game Battles teams in the spring ladder the one time we actually played it. And these guys had no chance the entire time. And as you see right here, what I'm doing is I'm sitting up here holding the middle building, because I know they spawn right there in front of that window that I just came from. And they'll spawn there, they'll spawn to the right in the silos. And generally there's 2 spawns in the building to the left. The favorite spawn is the one straight back. So I know all I gotta do is control these steps, control the steps, and then control that window, and I'm good to go. You see the guy on the far left? He's holding down any stragglers that gets behind me. Anybody goes in a straight line. We have them corned off, fucked. There's nothing they can do at this point. They've lost the game at this point because we're set up. That's what I was talking about, setup. You have to be able to break the setup. And generally the only way to break setup is to forfeit some lives. A Pink Floyd song said, I'm going to quote some lyrics here. The lyrics is, the NZO bridgehead was held at a price of a few hundred ordinary lives. And that is pretty much true to stay at any point in juncture of the game. The only way to hold a position is generally to throw yourself at it at times. And that's another part that takes a good player from a mediocre player. Is a good player knows when to throw himself and when not to throw himself, when to stay on, stay in an area and occupy it and let people come up, or when to push. These are all split-second decisions that you make during these kind of situations. And like I said, the other team had nothing to do. One of the teams have already quit out. And see, that's the end of the first round. Nothing they could do. These are strong players we're playing against. Check their stats. Alright, so that ends the first round. So now we got to plant the bomb. Going into this round, I know I'm going to win. I threw the grenade there just in case, catch anybody coming up for where I was sitting at. So I'm sitting there waiting for anybody to come here to defend B, and there's one guy. Catch him. Seeing if anybody else is coming. What I like to do here is, I like to do a 5 count. I'm at about 5, 6, 7. Generally, I'm not moving up at this point. I'm actually waiting on somebody else to move. I can't really hear the game sound because I can't relate if I'm listening for something. I was probably just waiting for somebody to pull up. Yeah, I was talking to Blackfire saying, come plant this bomb. I move up to the left side. So I move up to the left side and I secure this corner. And when I secure this corner, it means he's got a pretty easy bomb plant, because nobody's going to run through the middle. That's smart. So I just go ahead and flank up and around. My goal was to come back here and make sure the catwalk's clear. I'm looking at the catwalk. And then I was going to actually go into A. So I come back through the building to take the long way to kind of limit it. And I catch this guy right here. He actually caught me off guard. So I flip around through the building instead of coming back to the same doorway. Throw the stun. And luckily we both can't aim for shit. So I get the hell out of Dodge, but I get caught by a ghost bitch. Who didn't see that coming? Alright, so I see this guy's in here, just paying attention to your mini map. Alright, we got A planted, so I'm gonna come back away on the long way around here and guard this back area, and I get caught off guard by another ghost bitch. I mean, Ghost is pretty much the only thing that kills you, kills you in this game. That's why I consider it such a bad perk, dude. Why would you give somebody the ability to disappear on the radar? And there's that 3KD player again. There's his buddy. Ghost. You'll notice that players, when they realize they're outmanned, they'll just go to the Ghost perk because it's that damn good. Ghost will turn the game around because it's such an OP perk. One Ghost. Let's reload this gun. Second Ghost. Where's the third Ghost at? Here's the oh, he's not Ghost. He's lightweight. But that's that. That's what setting up does, and that's how running with a team that's strong doing. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, people. Dude, I got on yesterday because people, one of the main complaints was that I used the same guns over and over again. So I figured I'd pull out the sniper rifles and get some gameplay. And what I noticed when I was playing yesterday is mainly a couple things. One, the sniper rifle sucks ass. Two, second chance sucks ass. At 3, sniper rifle on my back means good luck. I don't know, just saying it. I mean, I get hard. I pulled out. I played like 5 games. I did well in all 5, and I got maybe 8 sniper kills combined. It's just too easy to do like this number. Just like pick up an AK-47, and yeah, you just, it's your comfort zone. It's like blue loop. I think a lot of it has to do with the little quick scoping delay they put on these things. It makes them unusable in a fast-paced environment for the most part. And you know, this game, you don't have a lot of people running right down the middle, at least in most cases. So you don't get like tons of open shots. And the maps are not really designed to kind of like Terminal, if you know what I'm talking about. Terminal, you knew people would run down that middle hallway in that library, so you could just aim up at that the entire time. There's a nice second chance kill stole from me. But don't worry, it's all good and gravy. I think the first 2 minutes of this damn game, I don't even get a kill. That's ridiculous. Alright. Time for the fun to start happening. There we go, got him with a headshot. Cleaned his homeboy up too. Yeah, I'm kind of in the mood right now. Look at that, boom. What else can we talk about? Oh, I did put a Dragon Age video up yesterday, mainly because I was doing a batch render, and I batch render files all together, so it took longer than I expected, and I fell asleep. So I should get one of those up tonight since I have 5 batch renders done. So first sniper kill recorded at 2:30. Let's see what we got here. Look nice, another second chance, dude. Second chance to become like the plague, dude. I've noticed that. I mean, you didn't notice it when the game first came out, but as the game moved on, second chance just got worse and worse and worse. All right, look at this chopper gunner, baby. It's what daddy like. Ooh. You know, I don't like the chopper gunner. I mean, it technically is better than the Pablo because on average you'll get more kills because you're self-controlled. But for a 9 kill streak, it's easy. I won't say it's easy as the Pablo to get, but it's just monotonous. Finally decided to start shooting at me. See what we got here. Ooh, I love when this shit right here happens. Catch a bunch of them out in the open with their pants down. There we go. Oh, I want to take this time to remind people to rate, comment, and subscribe. Actually, don't subscribe. Don't do that. Just rate and comment. I don't need enough. You know, when you get new subscribers, it's annoying as shit because you got to go through the norm that you taught everybody else. You could tell who the new guys are. The new guys are the ones being like, what do you look like? Or, you know, why don't you rush a little bit more? It's like, what?
Why would I rush? Like for instance, right now, why would you rush at this point? My team's on the other side. I know they're going to be spawning to the right of me. What's the point of going anywhere? Keep the tactical advantage. See, I thought they were spawning on the right side there. But see how I played it? It's played perfectly. That's as perfect as you can play that. The other team's just getting beat down to the point they can't breathe. Look at that. 1,300 points. Ridiculous. Final score 29-0. I think, I don't know, maybe 2 sniper kills. I don't know. You know what's always confused me about life is life is strange. It rewards you for going above and beyond, but at the same time, you can get lucky and do just fine. Now, let me explain that. I was looking the other day and we were talking after Painkiller already, and we were talking about how to get more views on your videos, and I brung up the point that on my videos, I had a video called "Is Life Sacred?" A lot of people like this video, and it's got about 40,000 views. And then in the same day, I uploaded another video talking about how I can't get the lines off on 1080i on PS3, and that got 78,000 views, almost double. And I said to the point of, like, I spent over an hour handwriting the Life is Sacred video, so I wouldn't have pauses, and I could pretty much be very eloquent when I was saying, and I put a lot of time and thought into that video. And what I did with the lines video is I recorded 15 seconds of the PlayStation on 1080i and threw it up without anything. So I invested 15 seconds into the video, and it had double the payoff. And you get a lot of videos like this. Like, for example, let's use Death Storm for example. He goes out and makes full length videos, and they do very well most of the time, but sometimes they don't. Like, I know Kyle destroyed Daystorm the other day by going out and shooting his gun, and I probably could destroy Daystorm if I would do some stupid stuff. Like, let's say, for example, let's say I took my camera and I started getting a major hatred toward pots. Hate pots, hate how they boil water. Just take my camera and just like put my arm behind pots and like fuck pots and just like sling them all over the fucking kitchen. People would eat that shit up, and it's very, very low key. It's just something stupid. How many videos have you watched of a dog chasing his tail, or like a dog growling at a kitten that doesn't care that he's even there? It just makes YouTube a very weird standard. It's like you see more of the lazy videos paying off than you do the overcomplicated. For example, Team Martin and Onslaught, they're getting big now, but their rise to fame was a lot slower than mine. And I actually am still gaining more subs than them with a bunch of low quality videos. Yeah. It's a medium that was always confused me. It's like, do you go the high standard route? And I mean, I don't know. I mean, it looks nice. It looks more professional. But do people actually care? I guess most people just want to watch 10-second clips of kittens. What do you guys think about YouTube and how views count and things of that nature? You see me sort of raping these kids. They got no clue. I used to didn't use the submachine guns at all. Peace. Perfectly played. Perfectly played. I'm having fun playing this game. Woo wee! I killed that one motherfucker 17 times. Alright, I'm going to try to talk a little bit more. But that last game was what you like to call a slobber knocker. Yeah. I like this game, dude. Why do I like this game? Look how simple it is. You get the frag, the anti-tank grenade, or the Molotov. Alright? Special grenade. You get 3 choices. You get 1 of each. Perks. You get an equipment perk. You get a red perk. Or you get a support perk. I don't have the map pack. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
we get into any games. And we get into a downfall game, which is another tank map. Which tank maps don't bother me. I like the tanks. The tanks are a great addition to the game. Why are they a great addition to the game? Because they add another element into the game without taking away from the fast-paced experience. Okay, I got the jug, bitch. Alright. Let's pick this bar up. Alright, let's do this. God, this was a fun game. Alright, they released the dogs on us. Switch out. Oh, fuck, it's empty. Alright, I got my dogs anyway. Oh, got raped! Alright, there's a tank over here. I got him with the trapper. Okay. Come on, move, 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 move. Get stuck, ho! Whoa! Murdered him! You can tell he's a bitch because his name is Suck My MP40 Hose. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to stalk all over your chest and shit, son. You think you got some shit for me. Fuck. God, I couldn't beat him to the dogs. Oh, tank looks all beat up and shit. Go ahead, kill that dog. There's 15 dogs on World at War, so every one you kill, you help your team out. And I'm getting double teamed by tanks here. Come on, dude. See, they let him get every tank in the fucking map. We just lost the game. Come on, go the fuck away. Let me call my dogs in to give our team an advantage. Look at this MP40 all day. Alright, my dogs is coming in. Now I just got to destroy a couple of these tanks. I got a recon plane up. Oh, fuck. Alright. I'm gonna make a beeline over there and try to get rid of these tanks. I think if we can get rid of these tanks... Alright, so I put a couple... Yeah, please kill me. Alright, capture the flag 2 times fast. Oh, fucking bar. See, they're just beating up on this team.
See if I can get. Fuck, dude! Fucking faggot ass MP40 scrub. See, the other team's just beating up on this team. There's a full team picking on a bunch of noobs. I need a Thompson with a satchel.
Do not let those Buddhas take our flag.
Come on, dude. Seriously, one guy's 1 in 39 on our team.
They have released the dogs. Do not let those Buddhas take our flag.
Come on, I can't.
Recon plane awaits our orders. Our recon plane will find them wherever they hide. Onward!
Ah, damn it.
Enemy artillery!
Come on. Get off of it. I will draw this game before I let you win. Defeat. Fucking faggots, dude. Seriously. These guys are fucking jokes. I went 21 and 14, but look at the people on my team. What kind of faggot comes back and plays with a full party in a game that's fucking 2.5 years old? What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I just want to go ahead and touch on the Trout controversy. I seen Woody put a video up, and he kind of explained about Hollywood actors and such, but I think I can take it a little bit further. Alright, every commentator or every, decent player that rolls with a party of, 4 to 6 and plays Demolition ends up spawn trapping a team at one point in time or another, or they figure out how to spawn trap people. There's another game mode, Capture the Flag, where you can spawn trap people even worse than Demolition. And that's the way a lot of people hold these massive KDs. You gotta spawn trap people, and you gotta understand the spawns. Understanding the spawn and flow of traffic is key to holding massive KDs, and that's how I pull consistent. That's how I have a 3.5 KD on Black Ops, because I consistently can do this and traffic people. And to tell somebody that not spawn trap people is unsportsmanlike, here's what I gotta say about that. Let's say you're watching football, and you say it's the last 5 minutes of the game, and the Bears are up 21 to 14, and they have the ball. All right. Do they not try to score a touchdown and win the game at that point because it's unsportsmanlike, because the other team has no chance to come back at that then? Or do they hand the ball over and hopefully whoever the opposing team is can win the game in the last 5 minutes? You don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. If the Bears beat the guys, the Bears beat the guys. That's the way it works. What I'm trying to say is a spawn trap like that doesn't just happen. It takes people to fail on their side. It takes a lot of failures on the other team's side. The other team just can't have any kind of physical chance to begin with. It's not like you're going to take a good team and spawn trap them like that. If you spawn trap a team like that, pretty much for the whole point is you've already won the game anyway. The other team should just go ahead and take it as a loss. If they want to stay in and try to pull themselves out of the spawn trap, they can do that. But for the most part, it takes a while to get to that point. And this is a lot of argument mainly on Battlefield for this, because how many times have you seen Battlefield videos of people in the helicopter
just basically circling around a base, killing people as they spawn. I know I've posted 4 or 5 videos up like that myself because that's the goal of the helicopter. A good helicopter pilot can pretty much spawn trap an entire team by himself, and that's the sign of a good helicopter pilot. But let me tell you this: teams that get spawn trapped by a helicopter pilot the helicopter pilot don't start out in their base scrolling around them. They gotta not take flags. They gotta fail at taking flags. They gotta fail at taking objectives. They gotta fail at staying alive, and they have to at some point respawn in their main base. And at that point, they're pushed back to the point of no return. There's only one spot on the map that they physically can own, and the only reason they own that is because the game will not allow them just to get kicked out the game for getting beat down. And that's kind of like the tug of war. It's in fair play because it's in the game. That's like I said, going back to the football thing. Would you like to see a team that's destroying another team, ease up on them and try to give them a chance? Be like, well, here's the ball back. Well, I know we scored 2 touchdowns on you just then. We can't have that. Maybe you could try to score a couple touchdowns if you have 3 or 4 possessions back to back to back. No. First off, it would make a team look worse than they already look. And 2, fair play only happens in T-ball, dude. Seriously. Do you think the Nazis had fair play in mind when they gassed people in World War I? Well, the Nazis weren't in World War I. Germany. You think Germany had any intentions when they gassed people in World War I? That's my whole point of the controversy. I mean, you might not like it, you might think it's unfair, but look here, HuppetGaming.com, baby. Get you a team, and you run the spawn trap. It's the way it rolls.
Yo, 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 word to your fucking mother. What's up? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I feel great. I feel fantastic. I don't know, I did all that working out shit yesterday, and now I got all this fucking energy, and I'm hyper. It's ridiculous. So to convey the hyperness, I'm giving you a gameplay where I run around with the G11, and I just constantly push their spawn. Hope you enjoy it. But yeah, I really like the way I'm feeling right now. Like what did I eat yesterday? I woke up, I had 3 eggs, I put some cheddar cheese on it, and some Frank's Red Hot. I've scrambled eggs. About 4 hours later, had 5 chicken fingers. And then I ate some pre-made packaged chicken for dinner, just the chicken itself by itself. And I woke up this morning, I had a bowl of mini wheats, and I figured it's 4:50 a.m. right now, so I figured around 9 o'clock I'll have some more eggs. I basically did 25 minutes of weight training with a 25-pound dumbbell. And I also I walked on the river walk yesterday, for about half hour. Not as sore as I thought I'd be today. I also went grocery shopping yesterday as well, so that, I guess you could count that as walking as well, because the grocery shopping actually fucked me up worse than the river walk, because I had to push the cart and had to walk back and forth down the aisles. It was real monotonous. I know one thing, I need to get a better pair of shoes if I'm doing this walking mess. But still waiting back on the guy to get back to me with the email on the exercise bike and some other stuff. Like right now, my ADHD's shining through. Like, I have ADHD, but the fact that I'm fat as shit always kind of kept it in check. Like right now, both my legs are like hopping because I just woke up and I have all this energy and I'm not tired anymore. So, what else has got on me? My Mass Effect 1 game should be coming in the mail today. So I'm going to start trying to get to the Mass Effect series. Oh, speaking of other games, I have took back over WarGod YouTube. It's my backup channel. Everybody's I know that one guy tried to pretend he had a backup channel of mine and it got like 16,000 subs. My actual backup channel is WarGod YouTube. WORGODYT you can find it in my box for box. I posted one of my first videos up today. What I'm doing is a Let's Play on Dragon Age Origins on Nightmare with a Dwarf Warrior sword and board. So if you want to check that out, hit it up in my my box section on my channel page, and I look forward to seeing you over there. And this G11 is nasty. Anybody that paid attention to Painkiller already, me and Woody had a little argument this week about how overpowered the G11 is, and he's like, well, in my hands it isn't overpowered. I mean, but look at this gun. It's insta death. Watch at it. Look at that. But by the way, this is a great spot on Summit. You can sit here, and if you got a Blackbird up, it's real easy to do, because this right here won't flip their spawn at all. You can just ADS right into it. You actually almost go up to the beams up there. I mean, some of the maps are weird. Some will let you almost get really hair close to them. Like, watch, they'll just continually spawn back there. This guy wants me bad. There's another Blackbird. I wish the M16 was this good. Sorry, I just woke up and my sinuses are kind of like dripping into the back of my head. What else can we talk about? Oh, if you guys are liking this video, you should rate. You should do that. It's puppies. All right, so I got my puppies. I wasn't really scared about them flipping the flag here. And here comes where we just dominate them, and I just start running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh, mode into the helicopter. You like that? That's the easy mode flashback into the helicopter. Let's see. Oh. But yeah, I plan on doing another 25 minutes of weight training today. Well, I don't know if 25 minutes, but I don't know how my arms will respond to it or back, because they're a little sore from yesterday. But I'm gonna attempt 25 minutes, and I'm gonna still try to get a hold of the guy with the exercise bike. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to talk about now. How many carbohydrates is considered low carbohydrates for the day? Because I was food shopping yesterday, and I was looking, and like some of the things had like 70 grams of carbohydrates in them, and I'm like, I don't know what 70 grams translates to, but some have 0 grams. Like, for example, the bowl of cereal I just ate probably had 41 grams of carbohydrates, but it was high in fiber, so I decided to eat it anyway. I didn't bother to look what the milk had, so I guess I had to consider drinking a glass of milk with the bowl of cereal. But if the milk's super bad, I could always just throw the milk away after eating the cereal later on. I don't know what the best course of action in that little scenario would be. I've also started taking fiber laxatives, and I still take Fastens. If there's a better pill out there than Fastens, I'd like to know that as well. Ooh-wee. But the game looks like it's wrapping up right now. This is a standard domination I had on the sex box. But as always, it's been your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm signing out. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm back, and I'm bringing you a little kind of tutorial. Yes, tutorial is the word. A little tutorial video on fire range demolition. Alright. Everybody, demolition firing range is one of the tougher things that took me a while to get right. And you got to understand that demolition is like a game of tug of war. That's pretty much what it's just like.
It's got a lot of search and destroy characteristics, but for the most part, it's a tug of war. You can push the enemy into their spawn and keep them there, and they have to push out. And to push out, they're pushing you back into, I guess it'd be reverse tug of war. They'd have to push you out. On firing range, on the defensive side, most likely you're most vulnerable at the B flag. Couple reasons. The construction building has a very good overlook on A, and they have to go through the construction building, which gives you an advantage spot. The offensive team on firing range is already at a disadvantage because they start on low ground, and they have the access to this C container, which you're shooting through right now, that they can funnel through really quickly before you can counteract them. So what I like to do is I like to come over to the B section and and try to defend the B bomb. And if I do successfully defend the B bomb, I do this. I put a claymore in front of the C container, and I like to hang out right here. If somebody on my team is already hanging out right here, I pretty much go into the top of the ramp, which you'll see the top of the ramp a little bit later. Right now you see they have A planted. Well, I'm not going to go over to A in case they have 3 or 4 stragglers like this guy coming over to take the B bomb. Switch out my pistol for a stoner and get a real easy kill there. I'm playing with a pretty stacked party right now, and I was expecting them to take A, but they failed at taking A, so there's not much we can do. So basically, we got to bunker down and protect B. So I have a stronghold on B, and it kind of did the complete opposite of what I had planned. But now I know in my abilities I can successfully defend B. And the one thing you want to do when you're on defense like this is you never want to stay in the same place too often. You got to kind of take it with a grain of salt, but you want to avoid the grenade unless you're wearing flak jacket, which I'm not. I'm wearing ghost right here. But you see me taking people at multiple angles. So right here, I get my chopper gunner. I'm trying to keep switching it up. Watch this. You're about to see a not this kill, but you're gonna see a really tricky kill coming up here, really dirty. Actually, no, this is the wrong one. I'm about out of ammo here, so boom, and I get my pooches. Now let me go ahead and tell you, my dogs and chopper destroy these kids. Watch this shit. I mean, I'm not gonna slow this down. These guys get destroyed right here. This is destruction 3.0. This is what DICE hope to achieve. Nothing so far, but watch. As soon as I make this bank, here comes the kills. Holy dog shit. Holy Toledo. There we go. Ass soup. But all of this has come from that successful defense of B. If you notice how I approached it and how I kind of kept switching positions every time I killed somebody. Because the number one way I die in this game is overstaying my welcoming zones. And firing range is really bad for that because it's such a small map. It being a small map means as soon as you kill somebody, they're almost ready to come run back and try to get their revenge kill on you. So you can use this to your advantage. As you'll see me do right here. I died in the garage when I was using my chopper gunner. So I immediately come back to B because B is what we got to defend. But I don't really stay at B, as you watch here. Alright, I hit that guy, so he thinks I'm behind the barrel. So I end up moving. Boom. I let somebody else deal with him, because somebody else will have the advantage on him. So I come up here to the top of the ramp. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about later on in this clip, talking about overstaying your welcome. And it's very prevalent. I'm just trying to wall bang this kid right here. Got really happy with the spray, and now I'm out of ammo. And then look at that grenade. That's a beast grenade. Don't you wish you could throw grenades like that? Alright. Put 3 or 4 45 shells into him, or as El Prepster would say, shot him in the head 9 times. And I get me a nice assist. I'm good at assist. Alright, the Blackbird's up, so come over here and pick this guy off as he thinks he's slick. and then we just transfer back over. I was already at the top of this ramp on the firing range, and I ended up going back to it, and I overstayed my welcome on it. Because right here, this guy is laying down on the ramp, and I was hoping he'd stand up as soon as he killed him and run down here. So I'm trying to wait him out. Because bombs on this game are pretty much 100% impenetrable. So I pick up another easy kill right there, and I come back here on the top of this ramp to try to guard the front. And I pick up, I think that was my 5th kill. There's the 6th kill. And boom. See, if I would have left, that guy wouldn't have been able to come back with his RPG-7. Try to get another wall bang there because I seen a red dot on the UAV, and I noticed they're pushing into A for some reason. This is a very bad move on their team, and I get saved right there because the guy decided to use an Olympia, which horrible decision. And I have a teammate save me right here because I expected him to come out this back door, but he actually double tracks and comes back, and he probably would have killed me if he looked to the right. And I get hit again. But that's the making of 44-3. You want to kind of think of the whole match as like a field where you have to play tug of war at, and B is very important. A lot of people, because B is almost a given on this map for the offensive team if they push on it. The entire team comes up this side, and there's only 3 defenders with very little cover. They're gonna get B, and then you'll have an elongated game. So protect B. Worst case scenario, you have B and you lose A, and then your whole team's over there on B. And then they have 2 ramps they got to come up. And if they got 2 ramps they got to come up, they're pretty much shooting ducks because they can just get funneled right into it. They can flank around on A. A lot of people don't do that. The best case scenario to beat people set up on B is flank around on A, put your tac inserts in the construction building, and just keep hitting them from that side while somebody keeps their attention on the ramp. But anyway, it's your boy Wings of Redemption. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to thumbs it up, like it or dislike it. Peace. What's up, kids? What's up, fam? Money to the freshness, son. What are we doing today? Let's go ahead and kick this off. Let's go and kick this old school. A, B, C, D. Oh, fuck that shit. Here we go. Here we go. So goddamn easy to write this. You make it spill off the page. So drunk on yourself, self-righteous, the laughing stock of your own fucking stage. Ooh, I ain't one of your limbs to throw stones in a house of glass. You try me, this is a motherfucking invitation, the only one that you'll ever need. This is a motherfucking invitation. You try me just one time. Do you have a reason? But you had nothing to lose. A blind one preacher for the one-eyed congregation. It must be easy to lose. Whoa, I ain't one of your lambs to throw stones in a house of glass. You try me. You try me. This is a motherfucking invitation, the only one that you'll ever need. This is a motherfucking invitation. You try me. You try me. You can kill the same lie 1,000 times, but it never gets any more true. So close your eyes to go for the stuff of the divinity in you. Just one time. This is a motherfucking invitation, the only one that you'll ever need. This is a motherfucking invitation to come try me. Some dumbass shit. What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm back, and I'm bringing you a little update. Not really an update health-wise, none, but on the last video I did. And the reason I'm doing this is because some people criticize my growling and my singing. I just kind of want to explain why my growling sucks so bad as it does now. I did used to be a frontman for a metal band. and I did the whole mellow death thing, as you kind of could tell, and the fact that I have such a high range from low to high. I eventually stripped my voice out. Like, if you remember back when Black Ops first came out, I was screaming at Ghost so often that I'd lost my voice a couple times. Well, that's the case, because when I scream, I go to that really, really high area where it's like, come on! Really high. Hope that doesn't catch anybody off guard. And that kind of, over the years of doing it, kind of diluted my voice, whereas I used to be able to do that grindcore stuff, as people link me to, where, they're all talking like pigs, or like, God, I can't even do it right now. Where it's that really deep guttural growl, like, something like that. See, I have to concentrate to do that now. I got to think about my throat voices and all that, where I used to be able to do that on the fly when I was younger, and probably in better shape than I am now. And you can kind of tell where it comes from. Like, let's give an example. Let's do a Metallica song. Be like, the War Machine. See how that War Machine came out? It was like a really shallow throat War Machine, where it could have been like, War Machine. The War Machine. But it's kind of hard to get to that place when you're transitioning. Because I'm going from a black metal voice to a gradual voice where it's like, the War Machine. It's transferring over, and it's harder to do than just standard death metal growls. If you want to get into death metal, here's the way you do it. It's just, I know most people probably clicked off this video by now. Is first off, you get the lyric sheet and you listen to the song while reading the lyrics. Second off, you look at a growler as a instrument and not a song. You ever hear, like, you go do 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 do? That you're kind of like doing your lips wrong with the instrument. Same thing with growling, but the growling sometimes are telling a story like a Amon Amarth. Sometimes you're just adding to the actual song, like Cannibal Corpse. Cannibal Corpse is a good example. Like, you can go Strip, Rape, and Strangled. Those kind of songs you can almost sing along to, whereas a song like Hammer, Smash, Face, you only can do the chorus, and that's just the way it goes. When I do these singing videos, I kind of like doing them because they're fun, and I have a good time doing them. Like, you see me laugh toward the end of the other one because I was dumb as shit. It's just I was going to put the video out there without anything on it. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to sing on it. What do I want to sing? I'm going to lounge sing some really hardcore American metal. So I decided to do Redneck because I wanted something in your face, because the people that we were playing during that game were actually the number 5. Like 3 of them were in the top 10 of Demolition on PS3. So we were playing the cream of the crop there, and I pulled out a clutch chopper gunner to sink it in the 3rd round. And some people did say I was playing the objective, some people didn't. I mean, that's up to you and that's up to your discretion. I felt like I was playing the objective, and I felt like my actions were a large part of the win. But like I said, some people might disagree with me. But that's where I'm at in that. Would I try to be a singer again? Hell, most likely, yeah. It'd probably be more mellow death than anything, because the original band I was in it didn't ever do anything, and we were strictly, Cookie Monster growls. I never really wanted to do the Cookie Monster growl thing. I've always wanted to do like the Scar Symmetry thing, where you just be like, it's an outcast of making numbers in this painful retreat. I'm at an oracle against my will, worshiping a miraculous skill. Something like that, where you kind of just keep mixing it up. I love the changeover in music, and it makes, in my opinion, it gives the music more aggression, especially if you have a good guitar changeover with it. But that's just a little quick update for you guys. Another thing I wanted to talk about, if you want to like my videos, which I adore you for, please double click the like button, because sometimes it doesn't register on the first time. And the reason I'm pounding these likes so much is, if you notice, my channel was kind of falling behind everybody else's, and the main reason was because I never asked for likes. And likes helps me get on the front page of YouTube. It helps my channel get noticed, and that's the reason all the commentators hound for it, because it helps us get views. And if you want to support our channel, liking, not even mine, like if you go to an FPS Kyle or Woody's gamer tag, you're like, man, Woody really helped me out here with this patch update, or Kyle really blowing the shit out of that Nazi zombie today. Double click the like for him, and you help us out. I mean, we put time and effort into these videos, and so whatever. But that's the reason my growls suck now, because it's transitioned, and I could probably train myself to do it again. But like I said, you use a lot of your gut when you're doing that, and that's another reason I didn't really want the lap band surgery, is it would have really affected my guttural growls, which they kind of suck now to begin with. But when I do a singing video, it's all in good fun. But peace. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I want to ask the question, what is Painkiller already? I've got a lot of new subscribers recently, and I wanted to go ahead and let them know that about Painkiller already, since they might be interested in it. I currently run a podcast with my buddies FPS Kyle and Woody's Gamertag, and we usually host the thing on iTunes, Podbean, and we generally put it on Woody's channel on YouTube as well. And what this video right here is a link video to Painkiller already. What is Painkiller already? Or what is a podcast, you might ask? A podcast is basically, we sit around, we shoot the shit for about an hour, 2 hours, and we have random topics, and most of the time we have a guest each week. We live stream it on Thursday nights, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard American time, and you can come before get to about 9:30. We started at 10, and then we go back and usually end at about 11:30 and talk right on to 12. You can make an evening of it. It's generally a pretty good time. You can talk to us, ask questions, and things of that nature. This week's guest we had on was Ricky Chops. He's an up-and-coming commentator, and you'll be able to check him out in the description below. He's masterful at breaking keyboards. That's his thing. We talked about an array of topics, such as what is a woman's best sexual position for achieving orgasms. What would one do if one had to switch bodies with their girlfriend or / boyfriend and have sex that way? Some other things we talked about was a Crisis 2 demo. It's about an hour and 40 minutes this week, and you can check it out in the link below. For what's happening with me, I'm going to the doctor's tomorrow, and I'm going to be bringing my camera with me, and hopefully we can get some footage of that. I have 2 really close TDM games I'm probably going to post tomorrow. They're not B scores or anything, but they were really, really competitive TDMs, some real nail biters. And not too many people show competitive TDMs, and because you don't really run into them that often since they're such a big user base in Call of Duty. It's rare that you run into a full team that could actually withstand your full team, and it's also rare in almost every other game mode that you run into a team that can pretty much not be a pushover or just quit out as soon as they have a challenge, because a lot of teams on these games don't want challenge. They just want to beat up on players that are much weaker than them. I mean, I can't say I don't like doing it. I can't say I hate doing it myself, but I do enjoy a challenge, and I generally encourage it, and I will tack it head on with a win streak. I'm on 2 big win streaks right now on both the PlayStation and the Xbox 360. I'm on 141 on the Xbox 360, and I'm on a 191 on the PlayStation 3, so I'm about to break 200 over on the PS3. But description's in the bottom of this video. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. It's been your boy Wings of Redemption. Peace. Yo, 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 yo. Word to your fucking mother. It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm bringing you, to this point, the biggest Call of Duty beatdown in Call of Duty history. And, yeah, it's pretty impressive. So stay tuned for some full team bashing against a team full of Miss Massey's 3rd grade class, because these guys sucked. They were horrible. And yeah, so enjoy the gameplay. Wow, fucking very good from day 1 so far. It is currently 12:09 p.m. Eastern Standard United States time, and I'm on Dr. Norman's first day on the dietary plan. And so far I woke up the day around 8:30. I ate 1 vine of grapes,
and I took my my medicine, which consists of I can't even say that it's got a medicine name. It's basically, it gives you energy, and it's an appetite suppressant, and you take that with 2 amino acids. And around 2 o'clock today, I got to take a second pill with 4 other pills, and that will pretty much make it so I won't be hungry the entire day. It's a low milligram to start off with. It's probably 40 milligrams throughout the day of phetamine, whatever it's called, and yeah, and it's supposed to help me with energy and to keep appetite suppressed. What I ate today was about 6 grapes to start out with, and for lunch I had 2 eggs, a 2-egg omelet with ham and cheese, and probably about 3 or 4 o'clock I'll have a protein shake, and then probably for dinner I'll eat a bratwurst and some fucking turkey or something. But that'd be my first day. That'll be about, probably about 30 carbs with about 1,000 well, the brat's probably gonna knock me over 1,000 calories, but it'll be under 2,000 calories with under 30 carbs. Plan on doing arm exercises today, and maybe a little Thai bow. I'm still looking to buy an exercise bike. The reason I haven't bought one yet is I want to get one that I'll actually enjoy and use, and I'm trying not to buy it at brand new price. I'm trying to hoard Craigslist here, trying to conserve the money. And I want to thank everybody who donated toward my fund. What I plan on doing is creating a new Twitter, and whenever I play with subs, anybody that ever donates to me, be it 50 cents, be it $1, whatever, you'll have first come first serve access to playing with me, because I do play with subs a lot, and every time I need somebody to fill a slot, I generally go to Twitter and fill the subs there. For PS3, I don't know. I might have to, if you donate and you're specifically PS3, I might have to do something different for you. Mainly because PS3 doesn't have the ability that you can send me messages and I can invite you to game. That's something Xbox has that PS3 doesn't, and that's generally how I get Twitter parties together. That means you don't have to be on my friends list for me to invite you to a game. If there's a way to do that on PS3, let me know. But as it stands here, I don't know how to do it. Well, this game is quickly coming to an end here. The final score is 7,500 to 100. I go 25-0 flawless, and it's been your boy Unlimited UAV, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and giving you a little update. This is a little bit of old gameplay, but this is an Annihilation gameplay of a series I was thinking about doing on Demolition, where you pretty much just put the bricks to a team really quickly, and you rack up a lot of kills. What I want to talk to you guys about is basically this Fetramine stuff. This stuff is ridiculous. I've been on it a day now, and I just took my second morning dosage, and I just woke up around 10 o'clock, and I didn't get to bed about like 4 o'clock in the morning because I just never got tired. And then I felt like I slept 8 hours, but I slept like 4. Because I like to lay in bed after, when I wake up, I don't like getting right out of bed. I like to try to go back to sleep over and over and over again. I know a lot of people are like that. But this stuff is worse than speed. I mean, literally. I don't know. I've never took speed personally, but you see truckers falling asleep on speed. They probably wouldn't fall asleep on this right here. It is ridiculous. You're never hungry. I mean, literally, you never get the feeling of hunger. If you weren't paying attention, you would forget to eat. Like I went yesterday. I just wanted to test the pill out. I took in 16 carbs and about 700 calories, and not once did I even feel hunger pains or even think about food, and that's kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna do a little bit better today than that, but it's like, wow, seriously. But yeah, and you never get tired. The pill fills you with energy, and you're wired all day. Like, I woke up at like 8:30 yesterday, and I went, did some Tai Bo, did some curls, did whatever, exercise for about half hour, and that's a lot for my size. Well, at least I think it's a lot. I'm working up to bigger numbers, but I was tired after that, and my body would just never shut down. Like, I'd lay down and I'd be wide awake, and, just looking at the ceiling. The stuff don't play around at all. And this is almost guaranteed weight loss. I mean, seriously, it is, because it keeps your body in a high metabolism, and as long as you do like a little bit of cardio or whatever, and you actually don't go out your way and like to eat like triple cheese pizzas and shit, this pill will make you lose weight. It's ridiculous. I mean, you see all this stuff on the ads and all these pre-carbonated packaged shit, but the stuff, this Fetramine stuff, is I'm using the word ridiculous over and over again because I don't know any other word to describe it. A pill should not do this to the human body. It's like, wow. And see, the first thing I'm thinking about is, how do I avoid myself getting addicted to something like this? Because I'm probably going to be on this pill for well over a year, and probably in a year's time they're probably going to have to up the dosage eventually, because I'm on a pretty low dosage right now. I'm on 25 milligrams in the morning, 15 milligrams in the evening, and he said some patients take up to 150 milligrams a day. So eventually I'm going to build up an immunity to it. But how do you avoid getting addicted to something like this? And that's the question I'm wondering. And also, was it an easy way to build your lower back muscles? Because when I went shopping the other day in Sam's Club, my lower back was so throbbing from having to carry my stomach, because I had been sitting on my ass for the last year and a half, and I want to be able to build those muscles up so I can walk again. Because it used to didn't bother me to walk as much as it does now, because all I had was the knee thing, and now the lower back thing, which is a lot worse than the knee thing. It's not worse. Like, it's not like a unbearable pain, but it's a nagging pain. And it's like, oh, please sit down, that kind of shit. But yeah, that was a Demolition Annihilation game. It's been your boy WingsofRedemption, and I'll see you guys later today.